How to know if you're going to make it or quit again. If you've ever felt like you're stuck, like you keep setting goals but always fizzle out before the finish line, I promise you, it's not your mindset, it's not your motivation, it's your dials. In this video, I'm going to break down 10 limitless factors, your personal performance dashboard that will predict if you're going to win, stall, or sabotage your shot entirely. Sit back, take some notes. I do have a bit of a checklist here. And if you would like the score sheet that accompanies this, please do feel free to comment down below. Limitless Factors, or send me a message at Dylan Limitless on Instagram with the same thing, and I will send you over the sheet that accompanies this so you can score up for yourself. Number one, let's get straight into it. So, number one is extremely important, and this is what you call your future identity or the vision switch. If you can't see yourself doing whatever it is that you're chasing, whether it be your goal, whether it be, a new life that you're working towards, if you can't see yourself doing it forever, you will not last 6 weeks. This is not about trying something. Your future self, your identity of who you want to become, has to be something that you are committed to for the rest of your life. Now, how you score this is you have to ask yourself a few questions. Is this who I am? Who do I need to be? How am I going to live? What moves, what standards do I need to make daily? Then, what you need to ask yourself is, am I committing to this forever? If you have no connection whatsoever and you cannot see yourself doing this forever, then you're going to score a 1 out of 10. If you've already claimed that version of yourself and you're like, this is who I fucking am, it's just a matter of time before I see that result, then it's a 10 out of 10. Rate yourself from a 1, where you have no, I could only do this for a short period of time. 10, this is already who I am. It's just a matter of time. Number 2 is intrinsic drive, or the fire that drives you. Okay. The question to ask this when looking at your goals is this something that you would do if no one was watching? Would you still chase this if you got zero praise, you got zero reward from it? You just woke up every single day and like, this is what I love to do. This is what I'm here to do. I need to fucking get up and get on with this because this is what is driving me. Or is this just another status seeking move you'll bail on once it gets tough? What you need to change for this is it needs to become your art, your joy, your obsession, your passion. If that's missing, when this becomes really, really tough, whatever it is you're chasing, it is likely that you will fail. Tactical ROI is number 3. This is the real world reward. So we all love intrinsic rewards, and it is the bigger driver than the extrinsic rewards. But if whatever you're chasing is giving you also a tactical ROI or a real world reward, like money, like confidence, giving you time back, maybe it's giving you more status, maybe it's giving you a career advancement, maybe it's giving you a lifestyle that is an actual tangible reward, then you're going to have more success. If this is something that is going to drain you of everything, it's going to take away and not give you any reward on the upside, then it's very unlikely. And so, how you rate this one is that if you feel like you're not going to get any real reward, it's 1. If this is extremely valuable to you, or the upside of this is huge, then it's a 10. Ask, what is the tangible win that I'm chasing? Now, number 4 is very, very important. This is something that a lot of people don't actually evaluate before they get in and start to chase their goals. And why this one is really, really important is because if you understand it, or if you assess it from the start, you can then minimize it or you can eliminate it. And number 4 is called the hidden cost. What is the trade off trap that you could be falling into when you start to pursue these goals? Because most people do not fail from the effort required, but the fear of what they might lose. It's also a big reason why people stall and they're like, I want to do this, but I don't know if I'm going to have this. I want to, be this person, but I'm not sure if I can give up that. Okay, and so when we understand that, we look at it from what are we going to lose or what is the hidden cost, then we can assess if it's really worth it. Are you potentially losing time with family? Are you losing an old identity that gave you respect, status, admiration, attention? Okay, do you lose that by becoming someone else? Do you lose your comfort? Okay, and so the challenge here is to name it, face it and beat it. Whatever that fear is, whatever that hidden cost is, assess it clearly, look at it, and be like, okay, cool. How can I minimize this? Because I need to understand the hidden cost, the opportunity cost of this, so that I can then go and chase the bigger reward. Number five is the reward speed, and this is essentially the dopamine gap. So we're all dopamine driven people. As we conquered challenges, we get a payoff. Okay. And so often we will give up when we feel the payoff feels too far away. What you can do here is you can compress timelines. You can build microscope goals. What they are is you take your large goal, which would be like looking through a telescope, so like looking at the moon, and you break it down into very small microscope goals so that you can see step by step. You can start to stack the wins, and you can also start to see the timeline. If you feel like the payoff is like, shit, I don't get anything until I get to the moon, then you'll find that you don't even start. The old saying is like, it's all about the journey, not the destination, is very, very real in this case. If you understand that, you can start to stack little rewards along the journey, and you can start to get payoff straight away in terms of who you become, the skills you build, or you get a faster reward from whatever you're chasing. You'll find that you are more likely to have success because that motivation is very, very high. What you need to do is celebrate every meter of the mountain. Ask, what could I achieve in the next 3 days that proves I'm moving forward? Give yourself that little reminder. Number six, the ownership dial. This is all about self control. Okay. Do you believe you can make it happen, or are you outsourcing the blame, removing that ownership and putting it on someone else? These are the sort of people that will say, I would love to have success, but it's the government's fault. It's Trump's fault. It's, the war in Ukraine. It's something completely out of my control that is stopping me from having success. This could be even smaller. It could be that, like, oh, I can't do this because I've got to look after my kids. I can't do this because I've got to go to work. I can't do XYZ because of external. Okay. As soon as you bring it back into yourself and say, hey, I may not be able to do this right now, but I'm going to figure it out, what you'll find is that you are more likely to be, okay, cool. This is a challenge. This is tough, but I know I've got this. I know I can do it. I'm going to figure it out. If you blame the government, your boss, how the economy controls your outcome, you're trapped in a prison you built. Truth is, nobody's coming. Push your own dials, okay? Number seven, support network. Who's in your corner? Success takes a tribe, period. Do you have people who will ride with you through the suck? Do you have people that are going through that understand the suck? Do you have people that have already gone through it and are able to give you a rope, a flashlight, or show you the way so that you can get through it faster? Or are you afraid they'll reject you once you level up? The people that you're with now, are they going to stop you? Are they going to push you away? Are they going to say, hey, why are you even trying? Very, very common. Ask, who do I need to find to make success feel safe? Okay. Time and energy, the bandwidth audit. If your schedule is full of noise, your dream will get drowned. Okay. Big one here is a lot of people like, I just don't have time. I just don't have the capacity. I just don't have the energy. Here's the thing. Whatever your dream is requires you to adjust what you do with your time. Ask yourself, are you scraping off distractions or your goals? Number one thing to do here is audit your calendar, cut dead weight, and buy back 60 minutes a day. Find 60 minutes where you can work on those goals, or else that 60 minutes that you're spending on distractions is why you're not achieving your goals. Number nine is the resource game. And this is a bit of a hustle stack for those people out here. So a lot of people say, I have no time, I have no money, I have no network. Those sort of people are always going to be stuck. Reason being is that if you don't have any resources, you need to be resourceful. Okay. And so use what you do have. A lot of people, especially when they're coming up, they have nothing. So it makes them hungry. They work a bit harder. They use their time. They'll go and develop skills that allow them to get things without money, without, the network or the people around them. They'll also get creative in terms of their time, because every single constraint that you have allows for you to become creative, which is another sign of being resourceful. So if you have any constraints, any restrictions, or anything that tells you that you can't do it, you have to ask yourself, how can I be creative here? How can I be more resourceful so that I can then go and create the resources to give myself more speed? If you do have a lot of resources, why aren't you making the most of them right now? Okay, grit will build and stack wins until you're dangerous. Okay, stack those little wins, build that resourcefulness, and you'll find that no matter what, you're going to have success. The final one is a big one, and this is autonomy. This is the green light. Do you have the trust and permission to go after everything you want with everything you have, from your partner, the people around you, from yourself? The fastest way to earn trust is to win. If you are trying to get your partner on side so they'll support you to go after it, stack the wins. Tell them, hey, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to stack the wins. I'm going to show you proof that I can have success at this. I just need you to back me right now. For yourself, if you find that you doubt yourself or you do not feel like you're good enough, just say, hey, look, let's just find one tiny win today. Go back to those little microscope goals, start to stack the wins. What you'll find is that you start to build confidence in your capability because of the actions that you take. As soon as you have that autonomy, that feeling of capability gives you such an extreme amount of confidence. Okay, and so those 10 factors, they don't lie. They're the real reason your goals fail or fly. Run this test before every mountain you climb, fix the load dials, build the plan, then go full send. Each of these 10 factors here, score yourself on a score of 1 to 10. As I said before, comment down below scorecard, and I will send you over our scorecard for this, or at Dylan Limitless, I'll send you that scorecard as well. But the beautiful thing about this, if you see that one might be a 4 out of 10, okay, but you know the rest of them are either high 7, 8s, 9s, or even 10s, you're like, all right, what can I do there to minimize, eliminate, or turn that into at least a 5, at least a 6, a 7, 8, 9? How can I make that one better? You'll find that you're able to come up with creativity, which allows you to remove the constraints and move forward. Final thing here is let us know what your lowest one here was. I'll help you raise it. Let me know if any of this hit so that I can keep creating stuff to help you guys. Also, if you found this useful, please do hit subscribe. It does get us motivated as well. Lights us up with that intrinsic drive and gives us that little external cue that you guys find this valuable. And we do feel really, really grateful for it and appreciate you a lot. Have a great day. Hope this helped.